All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the Great Outdoors Tournament. It is in Monday's practice round of the Rookie Division. Haven't had a chance to look at these holes all week because they're not in the Rookie Tours, so just getting some practice in today. So hole 5, this is going to be Greenock Point. Let's go to Greenock Point. Greenock Point, and this is going to be hole 4. This is the first of the big par 4s that are tough to get eagles on. All 3 of these are tough. The third par 4 being probably the easiest of the bunch, but the first 2 are definitely difficult. So I'm going to want to bring my number 1 bag, which is backspin clubs. I'm using a claw instead of a thorn because the claw's got better accuracy. And definitely want to bring a Titan. Now there is a trick here as far as topspin on this drive, and I don't have any notes for that. So we can put too much on this drive and actually end up in the rough on the other side. So the goal here is to try and do it so you don't have to do any overpower, so that we can try and replicate the shot over and over and over again. Now you can go the straightforward shot, and you will have to use some overpower if you go on that one. But here we're just trying to get over into this area here. And the higher up you get, the better. It doesn't take a lot of topspin to get up there. I'm just going to put 2 on it just so we can see where we're at. I'm going to take the wind out. That's 3-3. We can't put any curl on it to speak of. We can put a little just to make sure it goes in that direction, but if we put on too much, we'll clip the rough down there. Isn't it perfect? Let's see how that topspin rolls out so we can come up with a topspin number. We definitely want to know exactly how much topspin to put on here so that we can dig down in there. So I probably could have put on maybe a half a bar more. But that kind of distance right there, being clear of the rough, not taking any risks in the rough, is definitely the goal. I'm not sure if we eked forward a little bit if it would change us as far as club-wise. We should be, or I should be, in my long iron range. If you're going to go for this fairway over here, the best way to do it is to start off over here and then have your bounce take you over this rough and bring you out into the fairway, as opposed to trying to go straight for the fairway. The landing area down here is very uneven. If you start off over on this fairway and using side spin and curl, you can bring the ball back over to that other fairway. That's probably the better way to get over to it. My opponent's in a very similar location as us. We're definitely in our long iron range. There's minimum. There's maximum. So we're right in our long iron. Maximum backspin. Maximum backspin and some right hand curl. Okay, the goal here is to start up above the hole, and when it backspins, it'll come back down to it. So I'm going to leave it right where it's at. 3-7, that's about 2 rings. It's 1.9 per ring. So that's a 2-ring pull. Let's hit it perfect and see where we're at. Hitting it perfect. The goal here is to get it to stop at the top, and then it'll run straight down the hill. Started up a little too high on that hill. It's a very difficult shot to get in for eagle from any angle. If you're coming at it from this side over here, you're more in line with the hole. Whereas here we have to, if we try and finesse it too much towards the hole, it'll drop. This green is so steep, we get a lot of drop to the left. So you have to. You can get the ball to stop on the green and get it to do what you want, but you have to account for the gravity. And so it's one of those things where we'll have to find a spot and then try and get back in that same spot every time so that we give ourselves a really good look at it. First time on there this week. I will miss my putts. I do not want to qualify today. It's okay. It's all right, buddy. We're practicing. Just be respectful when you're practicing and that you're not forfeiting and jacking up your opponent. Let your opponent make their shots. When it's obvious that they're going to get a birdie, you can miss your shot. I'm still going for the eagles. If I would have made that shot, I would have been happy because I made that shot. I got great video for it. But the goal is that once I get on the green and it's pretty much established, you know, I'm not going to want to screw my opponent up. They're playing their round. They may or may not be practicing today. And I'm not interested in helping them, so I'm not going to forfeit so that it gives them an eagle when they would have got a birdie. But be very respectful when you're forfeiting. All right, that was hole number 5 of the Great Outdoors Tournament in Monday's qualifying round, practice round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.